Fans are unhappy about the new One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7 new preview images. Yesterday, 6 new preview images got released, and a lot of fans are not feeling it when it comes to seeing these new preview images. Fans are outraged by Mizuki's new change of clothing. Yes, as you can see, a lot of fans are not feeling the new Mizuki redesign, mainly an outfit change, because in the manga she is not wearing those shorts. It is a little bit more revealing, if you know what I mean. While I don't see the whole big deal about this slight change in clothing, it is quite strange. My theory is that because Mizuki is a hero and DOS is a villain, they want to portray Mizuki in the best light as possible, while giving all the fan service to the villain. It's bizarre, but it is what it is. Also, it does look like we have the long-lost brother of Sung Jin-woo. Mate, I was dying of laughter when I saw this. And a lot of people don't seem to be liking the new Dark Shine look. For some fans, he is way too skinny in the anime. And then of course you have the comments complaining about how the animation is going to be slideshows and disco filters, because that is what we have been getting for the past 6 episodes. But could there be hope in the form of Kenichiro Aoki? And why do I bring this animator up? Well, a couple of hours ago, Kenichiro Aoki released this really nicely drawn rough design of Zombie Man, and it does look like he is in the middle of a battle. Now, we all know that the next episode of One Punch Man will be the S-Class heroes fighting the Monster Association, and according to multiple fans on X, it does look like this is where the show will kick it up a notch when it comes to the action scenes. So seeing this Aoki drawing does make me wonder, will we get some nicely done Sakuga-like animation sequences from Aoki? The last time Aoki worked on One Punch Man Season 3 was back in episode 3, in my opinion the best episode of Season 3, even though it was quite lackluster. I still really enjoyed the Aoki cut. Even though we saw this cut a year ago, it was still pretty good in my opinion. I feel like Aoki's animation is possibly the best part about One Punch Man. It may be incredibly short-lived, but from the small sequences we get, it moves at the very least, and that's pretty damn impressive for One Punch Man Season 3. As well as the Season 3 Episode 3 cuts, Aoki has been doing some rough fan animations, which do appear to be some action scenes that could potentially appear in Season 3. Even though JC staff never used Aoki's rough cut of Garo putting on his shirt, seeing this beautifully rough key animation of Zombie Man does make me wonder, will we actually get some decent animation sequences? To be honest, at this point, I'm not too sure. Even though we have seen some brief trailer PV glimpses of certain action scenes that will appear in episode 7 and beyond, these cuts are so unbelievably quick, and I do fear they may end up being butchered in the final product. The final product being One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7. And why do I think it may be butchered? Well, animator Van Ober said in a post after the premiere of One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 5 that unfortunately the art direction and compositing didn't really do his cuts any justice. And honestly, it wasn't just Van Ober but even Aoki. Seeing his cuts in Season 3 Episode 3, even though it was the same animation, there was ghosting and dimming, it was quite desaturated, and some of the newly animated sequences kind of ruined the overall sequence in my opinion. So even if there is a small hint that Kenichiro Aoki will be involved in One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7, JC Staff's track record have me a little bit underwhelmed and not incredibly hyped that One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7 will have good art and animation. The creators had 6 episodes to show us any greatness, and they didn't show us anything at all. In fact, it is far worse than we could have ever expected. One Punch Man Season 3's legacy is down the toilet. It is absolutely embarrassing, and it's so bad that I don't even know if I recommend people checking out One Punch Man the overall anime series. One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7 currently holds a 1.7 out of 10 on IMDb. Out of all the episodes that were ever rated on IMDb, this is without a doubt the most rated episode, with over 10 9,000 people reviewing it. The max is between 8 to 9,000. And sadly, it gets so much worse because not only is this the worst ever rated One Punch Man episode, but One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7 titled Mortally Heroes is officially the worst ever rated anime episode of all time. This episode is currently at number 7 on the top 10 worst rated TV episodes of all time. Oh my goodness, this is abysmal. I never thought in a million years that One Punch Man would fall this low. I just looked at the IMDb page on the top 10 worst rated TV episodes of all time, and looking at One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7, the ratings have been updated. It is now at a 1.6 out of 10 with over 12,000 people rating it. I mean, I did not like the episode at all. I thought it was trash, but yikes, a 1.6 out of 10? Damn son, it does look like I was quite generous with my 3 out of 10 rating. Because even though visually One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7 is a mess, the voice acting is so good that it makes me feel so bad for the voice actors who have to put in so much talent, blood, sweat and tears, voice actors who are voicing characters with so much energy, all that hard work for the characters to barely move at all. Man, it's just so sad, dude. It's so sad. And you know what? It just got even worse because the episode is now down at 4% on Rotten Tomatoes. Dude, this is mortifying. This is abhorrent. This is nasty. This is just an embarrassment in my opinion. How can the producer hype up episode 5 when it ended up being trash? Why on earth are there people defending One Punch Man Season 3, spreading toxic positivity? Doing that is just going to send the wrong signals to Bandai Namco. They will look at that and be like, the Japanese audiences are loving One Punch Man Season 3. The people on IMDb giving it a 10 out of 10 are saying that we're doing a good job. Let's give the fans what they want. PowerPoint presentations, disco lights, and One Potential Man Season 3 wrapped up in a crude, underwhelming bow. But you know what? I'm still going to check out One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7 because I still want to see whether or not JC Staff and Bandai Namco prove me wrong and deliver absolute greatness for One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7, or if they will prove me right and the disco lighting will continue for One Potential Man. Who knows? We just got to wait and see. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think of all of this? Do you think the season will improve or not? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more One Punch Man videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. Thank you for watching. The Second Boy Dude signing out.